So now we are going to start about the popliteal fossa. So popliteal fossa, you can see it's like a diamond-shaped structure, and it is a diamond-shaped depression lying behind the knee joint. So the lower part of the femur and the upper part of tibia are forming it. So this side is the lower part of femur, and this side is upper part of tibia. So they contribute to formation of this popliteal fossa. So first we'll understand the boundaries. So first, to understand it into boundaries, let us divide into the four compartments. Okay, so if you see, this is superior, this is the inferior. Okay, so how to find whether it's medial and lateral side? It's very simple. So just see, tibia will be this side, means it's a medial side. Fibula will be this side, this is a lateral side. And also you can see the lateral head, so this is lateral side, this is the medial side. So just make this like this. So after that, just write it as superior, okay, superior lateral. This is superior medial. This is inferior lateral. This is inferior medial. So okay, just mention like this. Now it is very simple to learn. Okay, the boundaries. So first coming to superior lateral. Superior laterally, it is made up of biceps femoris. Okay. Next, superior medially, it is made up of semitendinosus and semimembranosus muscle. Okay, and it is supplemented by means of a gracilis muscle. A side you will get one muscle, that is a gracilis muscle. So it's a supplementary muscle. The supplementary muscles I am drawing with pencil. Okay, so this is a supplementary muscle. And also sartorius adductor magnus. Sartorius also on the side, adductor magnus. So all those are your supplementary muscles. Next, inferior laterally, this one. Inferior laterally, you have lateral head of gastrocnemius. Okay, and it is supplemented by plantaris. You'll have a plantaris muscle like this, which is a supplementary muscle. Actually, you'll have plantaris here. Okay, sorry for this. So this is plantaris. Next, coming to inferior medially. So inferior medially, there is medial head of gastrocnemius. So this is the medial head of gastrocnemius. So these are the boundaries. Once again, let us revise the boundaries. So if you say superiorly, superior laterally, there is biceps femoris. Okay, superior medially, semitendinous, semimembranosus, and it is additionally it is having one supplement muscle, that is adductor magnus, and also there is gracilis muscle, and also there is sartorius muscle. Coming to inferior laterally, you have lateral head of gastrocnemius, and inferior medially you have medial head of gastrocnemius, and also you have additional muscle over lateral head of gastrocnemius, that is plantaris. So in middle there is popliteal fossa. So very simple, these are all the boundaries. Okay, so now let us check out what is the roof and floor of popliteal fossa. So the roof of popliteal fossa is mainly formed by deep fascia of popliteal fossa. Okay, and the superficial fascia over the roof mainly contains the short saphenous nerve. You can see the small saphenous nerve in the roof. Okay, and there is also three cutaneous nerve, that is the branches, the terminal part of posterior cutaneous nerve. Okay, those are the branches, posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh. You can see the branches are present, and the posterior division of medial cutaneous nerve is also present. The posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh, you can see here, the posterior division of medial cutaneous nerve of thigh, this one. So this one, and posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh. Okay, and also you have the peroneal or sural communicating vein. Now you can say peroneal or sural communicating nerve. So these are all forming the roof. So roof, once again let us see, the roof is formed by deep fascia of popliteal fascia. It is formed by posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh. It is formed by posterior division of medial cutaneous nerve of thigh, and it is formed by the peroneal or sural communicating nerve, and also by short or small saphenous vein. So these are all forming the roof. Now let us see about the floor. So what is forming the floor? Okay, the floor is mainly formed by above downwards by popliteal surface of femur. So this is the popliteal surface of femur, it's mentioned here. Okay, and next it is formed by the capsule of knee joint. Okay, the capsule of knee joint, and also the oblique popliteal ligament. The oblique popliteal ligament will be here, over here, okay. Some ligament will be here, oblique popliteal ligament, and also there is strong popliteal fascia covering the popliteus muscle. So there will be one fascia. You can see tendon of note the extension from tendons form the fascia over popliteals. So this tendon of semimembranous only extend and form a fascia. So these are all forming the floor of popliteal fossa. Now let us see what are the main contents of the popliteal fossa. So in this diagram we can clearly appreciate the contents. So the main contents are popliteal artery and its branches, popliteal vein and its branches, tibial nerve and its branches, and the common peroneal nerve and its branches. So the fossa also contains the following, like posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh. You have the posterior cutaneous nerve, here you can see posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh. You have the genicular branch of obturator nerve. You also have popliteal lymph nodes, and you'll also have the fat. So mainly the popliteal vessels and tibial nerve cross the fossa vertically and are arranged one over the other. The tibial nerve is more superficial. Okay, tibial nerve is more superficial. Popliteal vein lies deep. You can see the popliteal vein. It lies deep or anterior to tibial nerve. Okay, it's deep or anterior to tibial nerve, and the popliteal artery is deepest of all. The artery is crossed posteriorly by vein, you can see posteriorly by vein and also by nerve. The relative position of these structures is like in the upper part the fossa from medial to lateral side. So from medial to lateral side you see first the artery, next you see the vein, next you see the nerve. Okay, so you can write here artery, vein, nerve in the upper part. Okay, I divided it in upper part, middle part, lower part. So if you see in the middle part from behind forwards, behind means from back side to front. If you see on back side, first you have the nerve, okay, and next you have the vein, next you have the artery. So this is the order. Next, coming to the lower part from medial to lateral side, you have first the nerve, next you have the vein, next you have the artery. So if you observe one thing, in middle side you have all vein, right? So this is about the parts relations of popliteal fossa, very important to remember. So first part from medial to lateral side, first you will have the artery, next you will have the vein, next you will have the nerve. Okay, AVN, remember the word AVN. Next in the middle what happens is you are taking from behind backwards. So behind first you have nerve, next you have vein, next you have artery. So it is twisting like this. So because of that NVA. Here down also NVA. Why NVA? Because that same twisted one is remaining as such. So first nerve, vein, artery. Okay, so first AVN, NVA, NVA. Okay, simple. Next coming to the common peroneal nerve. The common peroneal nerve crosses the fossa obliquely from superior angle, okay, to lateral angle along medial border, along the medial border of biceps femoris. Actually you can see here this is the common peroneal nerve. First it is crossing the fossa obliquely from superior angle to lateral angle, so it is coming lateral angle this side. Okay, later from the lateral angle along the medial border of biceps femoris, here is the biceps femoris, along its medial border it is coming and lying in same superficial plane as tibial nerve. So it is lying in the same superficial plane as tibial nerve. Okay, so this is about, okay, I can see here I'm catching with this finger, this is the tibial nerve and this is a common peroneal nerve. Okay, so in between these two nerves you can see this is a vein and this is a artery. So these are all the contents of the popliteal fossa. Remember this three: AVN, NVA, NVA. Okay, so this is the first part, the second part, this is the third part. AVN, NVA, NVA. Medial side to lateral side. Okay. So how you said this is medial, this lateral? You can see here medial side tibia, lateral side fibula. So done with this. Now next we will start with popliteal artery.